this internet connection works better than the Motel 6 that I was at in Balk Springs. I am now officially live in Dallas, Texas, baby. That's right. That's right. I'm here at the Scottish Inn and Suites here in Dallas, Texas. I'm back. Let me play my violin. Watch this. Watch this. My violin. It's going like this. Look, watch, watch. Rick said, well, aren't you looking as cocky as ever? Did you just get some pussy, Rose? Nah. I'm just glad that I'm off for the next 3 days. And I'm live in Dallas, Texas. That's right. I'm here on Lake June Road. Come at the Scottish Inn Suite. Come holler at your boy. I'm over here. I'm here in Dallas for 3 days. It's the first time I've been here in 4 months. I'm here for the fireworks show. I just saw the first fireworks show in Addison, Texas, and I got all the footage on it. I'm going to upload the video straight to upload. You guys are going to see it. You're going to love it. You're going to enjoy my content coming up. I got some podcasts working in the making with some new people that have got a hold of me. So, tomorrow I am going to Fair Park over there by SMU. In case you guys don't know where that's at, by the Cotton Bowl. And they're going to have a fireworks show there. I'm going to record the footage, post all the content on YouTube, and you guys are going to have a blast. I got to see my first ever fireworks show. It was just an amazing event. It was fun. People got to sit in their blankets on top of the hill, grassy area, no ants or nothing like that to surprise us, no mosquitoes. And it was right over there in Addison Airport. And the fire department was there, and they put out the flames, and the fireworks were bursting, and it was surreal, man. It was surreal. I went to work this morning, busted my ass in the hot sun from 8 in the morning till 3, right? I went on lunch, came back, worked another 30 minutes, and drove straight to Dallas in my sweaty clothes. Not this, but sweaty clothes. And I was already filled up on gas, already had everything here packed and everything. And then I drove to Dallas for 4 hours doing nothing but filming and vlogging and all types of shit. Just haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet, but I will when I get back. I got here, pick up my buddy Travis Staley, good friend, good dude. Give Travis Staley a shout out. That's my dude. That's my dog. Love you, bro. You'll be a friend for all eternity, beyond and past, into the next millennial, man. And, he took me to, we went straight to Addison and got to see the fireworks show. And it was fun. They got to fly the World War II airplanes over the horizon. They refurbished and redid a lot of some of the stuff on it. But you could see the bomber, I think it's called like F-3 bombers. You got to see a lot of the World War II bomber planes. And they were flying them over the horizon, like literally right over the airport strip. And it was just amazing. It was a fun time. And I got to meet some new friends, a guy named Wade and his homegirl. I don't think she ever told me her name because mainly Travis was talking to her, not me. But I got to meet some new friends from there. One guy said he recognized me from YouTube. It was a white guy. I think his name was William or something like that. And he said, are you Stephen Rose? I said, yeah, that's me, the one and only, unless somebody else stole my name. And he started laughing. He's like, you're a YouTuber. I recognized you. And yeah, I like your videos, watch your content, blah, blah, blah. He's like, are you uploading this content, the fireworks show? I said, yeah, absolutely. He said, I will be checking it out. Love your videos, love your content. And it's cool, every now and then, you get a couple of people that, recognize me and they say, yeah, good content, good video maker, blah, 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 blah. Keep it up. And I went beyond my way. And after that, I went and did a tour of my hotel. I filmed all of it. I'm going to post all that too. We got a Taco Bell here. We got a Rodriguez restaurant right behind here. We got a whole bunch of Walmart here and a whole shopping strip over here. I could literally walk to all these areas. This is a new area, a new hotel I'm at. And it's pretty. I got a coffee maker over here. I got a microwave. I got a refrigerator over here where I'm putting all my Monster Energy drinks. And then over here, I got, this is my bed right behind me. It's a 1 bedroom. I mean, for $90 a night, it's a 3-star hotel. You can't really, can't really blame me, right? I mean, having fun, man. Just enjoying life, Nothing beats having a vacation. Ain't that right, LAOG? Nothing beats having a vacation, just some time off from work, from stress, from all the bullshit going on in life, and just, being able to just get out. I worked a 6-hour shift or 7-hour shift today, and then I still drove right after that, my sweaty clothes, after doing hard manual labor. I went and just drove straight to Dallas. Didn't even hesitate. I had my clothes here and everything, of course, packed, and just having a blast, man. Yeah, I did the fireworks show today in Addison. I filmed all that, got pictures, going to post all that content on YouTube, Rick. And then tomorrow, I'm going to Fair Park, right by the Cotton Bowl. And I'm here live in Dallas, bro. A 4-hour drive, and it was fun. Hey, LAOG, man, when you're right, man. Yeah, man. I see why people travel now, man. This shit's fun. I haven't been to Dallas in 4 months, and like I said, I'm having a blast. Do you keep up with all the trades in the NBA? Well, I heard that Kyrie's going to LA. That's probably what's going to end up happening. And Kevin Durant's probably going to end up in Miami. I mean, that's pretty much and I already called Bradley Bill's going to the Lakers. It's pretty much a go. He wants to go to a contender. I think LeBron is going to reload one, and he's going to try to make one more last run. Unless if they win, if the Lakers win this year, then LeBron stays. If they don't, he leaves. I think that's basically LeBron's ultimatum. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Still a lot of trades going down in the NBA and a lot of free agency. Gobert going to the Timberwolves. I think the Jazz won long term on that. To get 4 first rounds, are you kidding me? And plus Patrick Beverly and like 3 other guys. They got like 7 players out of that deal, and Gobert's not really that good. In my opinion, he's not worth 4 first-round draft picks. So just imagine what Utah can get if they traded Donovan Mitchell. Just imagine what they could get for him. So Utah can possibly use these first-round picks to rebuild, just like the Rockets, just like the Nets and these other teams that have prepared to rebuild. So it happens. That's just part of it. But Utah is going to maximize on their trades, man. They're doing it smart. So that's how you do it. You got to rebuild in the NBA. So, yeah, you like my Rockets collar shirt? Oh, don't it look nice? Don't it look sexy in it? Oh, yeah. My seduction only goes so far. You know what seduction is, guys? When you seduce somebody and you get them to look at you in a certain way. Well, my seduction, the only people that I can seduce are people I don't want. That's the type of people I get. So, Rick, I don't know, or what was it? No, not you, Veronica, the other girl, Rachel. So you're saying that I'm seducing right now. Shit, the only people I seduce are the ones I don't want. The pick-me chicks, the ones that leave me the ugly voicemails, like, pick up your fucking phone, motherfucker, Or like those are the chicks that I get, those kind of girls. I don't get the ones I want. Facts. The girls that I get are not the ones I want. I get the ones that want to stab me with a pitchfork if I don't answer the phone. The pick-me's. Those are the only ones I get. And then of course I just get nothing but other fucking guys. And then I fucking have to tell them no. And that's my only options. God damn it, right now. Unfortunately, I have no luck with the women I want. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. That's life. As long as I'm having a good time, man. Went to go see the fireworks. LAOG. She's over on. Believe it or not, we just actually talked earlier. She's actually talking about coming up to see me in Houston, and we're going to start vlogging and stuff together. She's from Austin, so I say, why not? Why don't we do a video collab together and start collabing, talking sports, stuff like that? She's a big Suns fan. I'm a Rockets fan. So I said, we could talk basketball, whatever like she wants to do and start putting collabs together. Maybe we can get LAOG on here. We can do a podcast, like a straight like sports podcast or life or, things we like to do, like topics or something. I don't know, like something, man. Really get this show on the road, man. Do something for the off season, man. Just get everybody involved. We can even do something political, or if y'all don't want to do it political, we can do something else. Like just any ideas y'all want to put together that can because collabs are really where it's at. When people get together and start sharing ideas, that's really when you can see people being so creative in terms of like putting videos together and doing collab work. That's where it's at, man. I don't mind doing solo videos. I don't, Rick. It's just again, I like it when I just like it when I can collab with people, man. It's funner that way. Where's Maria at? Well, I talked to Maria 2 days ago, and she's down for another podcast. We shared some ideas on some future videos we want to talk about. She's my partner in crime. We should do a tennis chat. Ugh. The fuck? I don't know shit about tennis. I don't even watch it. So, I mean, that I would be an idiot. Or ping pong. Ugh, I don't really know much about that. I don't really play ping pong. Where'd you get the Rocket shirt from? Oh, the Rockets collar here? I got this from Toyota Center. Went to a Rockets game. We lost to the Kings, and I went and bought me a collar shirt. This collar shirt, $60. $60 for this. The jerseys are like $110. Just a plain jersey, $110. Well, they're nice jerseys. Don't get me wrong, but the cheapest jersey you'll get is $110 at the stadium. If you want the cheap throwaway jerseys, those bullshit print jerseys, they're like $65, $70, and you're going to end up like just throwing it away by the end of the year anyway, because those jerseys are really crappy made. I mean, I'm shocked they still even make those jerseys. To be honest with you, those are just the print jerseys are just crappy made. If that jersey ain't stitched, you wasted your money, and it's just my opinion. There's a season 4 of Stranger Things. I was told about Stranger Things 4. I heard that the last episode was pretty bad, from what I was told. I was watching a couple of YouTubers making videos about Stranger Things 4, and they said they were really disappointed at the ending of Stranger Things 4. Now, I don't know what that means. I still need to go and watch it. Don't get me wrong. I saw the first 3 seasons of Stranger Things. I haven't seen 4 yet, Rick. Rick said the final episode was bullshit. Oh, it was? Rick said, I'm not going to tell you. You said to watch for yourself. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to go back and I'll watch Stranger Things 4. Steven, how do you gather up the energy to go driving like that by yourself? Well, there's people that fly to other countries by themselves. So if you're talking about a 4-hour drive, that's nothing compared to what some of these dudes do. They fly. It seemed like you're happy there every time you go to Dallas. No, I was burned out the previous time. Now I like it because it's the fireworks show. I'm seeing 2 different fireworks show, and they're both free. The only thing I'm paying for is gas, parking, and food that, I'm down here. What type of future collabs you want to do, man? I would like to do some collab work with people on here. Like actually like get a conversation going and start talking about just anything. I don't know, any topics. Whatever y'all guys want to talk about. Where's your girlfriend Christina at? Rick says, I don't know. She comes on sometimes. She's random. She gets on random, and she has that cat on there, which I really think it's my cat, to be honest with you. She just puts the cat on her avatar, Rick, and I don't know what all I know is she's from Indiana. For all I know, it could be a troll. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Christina, I love you, girl. If you're watching, I didn't mean anything by it. I promise. Are you going to the Dallas Texans game in December 11th? I'm going to try, but my job denied my request off. So I may just have to call in for the 11th and just go one day and come back. I don't want to do that, but I may have to. I may not have a choice. I kind of want to go to the Texans-Cowboys game. Just sucks, man. It's just every time I plan something, all my homeboys are like, yeah, I'm down, Steve. Yeah, I'm game. And then all of a sudden, when the time comes, they're just never available. Our schedules don't jot. Something comes up. Their dog ate their homework. That kind of bullshit. Will Breyer's my favorite character on Stranger Things. Yeah. I like Will Breyer's. I like 11. I know everyone's going to say, well, that's kind of obvious, Rose. Why would you say you like 11? I like 11. You need to change your title to bring more people in this chat room, Rick said. Put a dating title in it, they'll come in. I don't know how long I'm going to be live tonight. I might do something tomorrow. It's just tonight. I just want to let everybody know I was in Dallas and just want to say hi. You know, that fireworks show. Have you guys ever been to a fireworks show? It's my second time ever. Like the first one was in Missouri City where I live, and it was nothing compared to this. This was like really, really. It was like a 25-minute fireworks show. Nothing but fireworks. It was amazing. Just it had you staring at it the whole time. I've never ever seen anything like that. And I just said, you know what, man, this is badass. So LOG, man, what you been up to, man? How's work been going for you, man? How's work been going for you, Will? Oh man, I'll tell you what, man. I'm just glad to be here in Dallas again, man. Where's your girlfriend Christina at? Rick says. I don't know, Rick. I couldn't tell you. Christina's like my imaginary girlfriend on YouTube. She's my girlfriend when she comes in the chat room, and then whenever she's not in the chat room, we broke up. Oh, it's so sad. It's okay, Christina. I love you. You know that. Know that she gonna pop up. Probably want to whoop my ass. Probably gonna be like, Steve, don't make me fly from, where she's from to fly down here to Houston, come kick my booty. And I don't got much of an ass, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I have a flat ass. Veronica says, yeah, I do. I don't. Well, no. It's not flat, but it's not big. It's like in between flat and in the middle. I don't have like much of an ass. No, but that's okay. That's okay. What? What'd you say, Rick? You said what? You said tomorrow. You said when am I going to post the footage of Fair Park? Tomorrow. Probably when I get back. Then I'll start posting everything on YouTube. But yeah, driving 4 hours, almost fell asleep. Almost passed out on the wheel and went. Now I got 0 people watching me. Well, on here, but I got 6 people watching me on Facebook. So that's good, I guess. If I'd have changed the title, I guarantee you I'd have more people on here right now. Guarantee it. Rick says, "Where's your girlfriend Christina at?" Let's see, Rick. That's like the 4th time you've asked me that. I said she's my part-time girlfriend. She's my girlfriend when the streams are on and the conversations are rolling. She's not my girlfriend when the streams are off. Yeah. So I don't control like who comes in here at what time, bro. Just whenever they come in is when they come in. I can't tell you. She might be on the stream tonight. She may not be. Veronica said, I really like that Rockets collar shirt you got. Makes you look sexy. Well, wait, whoa. Calm down. Whoa. Party's over. Get back to work. Were you just trolling the other day about your videos about the abortion? No. I was absolutely meant everything I said. Less sex, abort less. There was this female YouTuber that did kind of responded to my video. She's not a YouTuber; she's a TikToker, and she just basically was like saying that men are going to start like raping women more as a result of Roe v. Wade. And I'm like, being overturned. I'm like, no, because if you look at statistics, they said the men between the ages of 20 and 33, they said like 25% of them are not having sex, or 50%, like some crazy number. That was before the overturning of Roe v. Wade. So if men were going to start raping women as a result to overturning it, don't you think they would have done that before we wouldn't have any male virgins net today. So, like, what she said was just complete bullshit. But she basically was like, I mean, I'll respond to her video, but she was basically saying like, I'm going to tell women to start spraying men in the face with mace. I encourage women to do that. I'm like, well, yeah, you can do that. You can tell women to do that, but you're going to put yourself in a bad predicament when you do that because, like I said, I don't condone violence. I will never hit a woman, but there's some dudes that will not tolerate that. You know what I'm saying? You don't just sit there and spray somebody in the face because they don't agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't encourage violence. I just said that there's ways around the abortion law. They know damn well that they could take birth control and or have less sex and use protection. They can take these extra measures. It's just they don't want to. They want to have sex without a condom. And there, to be fair, there's a lot of guys that are like that too. And I just look at it like, all right, well, do whatever you want, but just understand when you get pregnant, you rack up all these kids. Don't get mad at me, dumbass. You should have less sex. You won't have to worry about that. Let abort less. No, less sex, abort less. Reduce sex, abort less. Zargon said, I'll send her to the shadow realm. Yeah, I'll respond to her video probably tomorrow. Not tonight, but tomorrow. But yeah, but she basically, like, I invited her on Facebook. We had a conversation and we had like a private one. It was on like our video chat. And it was cool at first. And then she was just like, so I saw your video and stuff. And you sat there and said that to keep our legs closed. I said, yeah, I did say that. I said, if you kept your legs closed, you don't have to worry about getting pregnant or anything like that. And you can use a condom. And she said, who are you to the pussy police? And I said, I already pretty much that's the only defense they're gonna have. Who are you to pussy police me and tell me what the fuck to do? And I told her, I'm not telling you what to do with your pussy. You can put your pussy wherever you want to. Just understand there's consequences for that. Just like if a guy went around dicking all these women down without a condom, he gets AIDS. That's his accountability. If he gets all these bitches pregnant, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no different either way. And honestly, the overturning of Roe v. Wade, you do realize that this is going to hurt men too, because they're not really even necessarily hurt them, but it's just going to be a reminder like, okay, well, you get all these women knocked up and they don't get abortion. That means you're probably going to be put on child support most likely. And that's just going to add to, that's going to make it worse for you too. So to be fair, I mean, it goes both ways. It's like the men aren't exactly off the hook either, of this. It just means that you could have sex with the girl, and if she can't get the abortion, if she lives in a state that doesn't allow abortion, she's most likely going to put you on child support. So therefore, for those guys out there that also push for abortion, this could backfire on you as well. Whether I believe in abortion or not, it's really irrelevant. I was just giving both sides of the argument. But anyways, so we had a conversation, and she's like, then all of a sudden she got angry at me, right? And she started screaming at me and stuff. And she's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, So I couldn't get a word in. I was like, ma'am, you need to calm down. No, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And I was like, all right, well, you're going to let me talk? No, fuck you, fuck you. So I told her, ma'am, calm down, relax, I told her, so when she flipped the fuck out when she said, so you're telling us to preach abstinence? I'm like, yeah. And she got real mad. Then that's when she just said, hey, like she popped something off. I told her, watch your mouth. She said, I'll spray you in the face with mace. And I said, well, if you do that, it's going to end very badly for you, because I'm not going to, she's like, well, you going to hit me? I'm like, no, I'm not going to hit you. I'm going to pin you to the ground with force, and I will call the police. Because I can't fight you, so I'm just going to call the cops. Fuck it. I'm going to snitch on you. I have no choice. So I just told her, I'm going to pin you to the ground as hard as I can in a non-sexual manner, but in a self-defense procedure, and then I will call the police. Because I can't fight you, so it makes no sense. You're going to spray me in the face with mace? Hell nah. Now I might swing her to the ground, and it may kind of hurt a little bit, but it's a self-defense procedure. It's not to intentionally hurt her, but it's self-defense. He made a video talking about telling women to spray us in the face with mace. I'm like, well, I'll respond to that tomorrow, not tonight, because tonight I had a good time tonight, with the fireworks show and shit. Rick, her name's Allie something. I think it's like Alley Cat or some bullshit like that. I saw her video, whack ass video, and she made like 3 or 4. Mentioned me like I think twice, but it was like saying how like there's men like him or whatever. Like, and I'm like, okay, I never. All I told you was use protection. That's it. I didn't say you couldn't have sex. She said I was controlling and stuff. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay. So I'll respond to her tomorrow, and go from there. I tried to talk to her on Facebook. Obviously, it didn't work for various reasons. She flipped the fuck out, and a couple screws went loose in her head. I'll respond to her tomorrow. It's already 1:18 in the morning. Ain't no sense in responding to her now. But I'll respond to that TikToker tomorrow. She's cool. She obviously got offended by some of my content, about keeping the legs closed and stuff. I'm like, okay. I'm like, and I told her, men have to do the same, right? They're gonna have to be more choosier about who they sleep with, especially if they know that women can turn around and put them on child support. Don't you think that this is a learning lesson for both parties? I know you want to go around having all this unprotected sex, but that's, to me, it's not smart. It's not smart on your part. Pregnancy, sexual transmitted diseases. I mean, there's all types of shit out there, man. And all it takes is sleep with the wrong person. You know what I mean? And you can catch something you may never get rid of. It's all fun and games till you catch something you may never ever get rid of. And that's, I'll respond to her tomorrow. I'll give her the night off tonight, and I'll respond tomorrow. She said that I was a failed troll. Oh, she did? Okay. Whatever. I'll respond to her tomorrow. Like I said, I'll respond bit by bit, piece by piece. On here, I'll do a live stream and respond tomorrow. So tonight, I don't feel like it. I'm just enjoying myself. But yeah, Zargon, she told women that she's encouraging women to. She's encouraging women to spray men in the face, like randomly, like actually walk up and spray us in the face. Don't even know us or nothing. Just walk up and spray. Like, I don't know how this bitch got to keep her videos up, but she just said, I encourage all you women, start purchasing May stuff and start spraying these dudes in the face and teach them a fucking lesson. And I said, well, first of all, us dudes had nothing to do with Roe v. Wade overturning. Like, I had nothing to do with that. Secondly, you can spray me in the face if you want to, but it's not going to end well. Because, like I said, I may be fucked up in the eyes for a little bit, but I'll turn her around and pin her to the ground and swing her to the ground with force in a self-defense procedure, and then call the police because I can't fight her. So I'm just going to call the police. And you're going to say, well, that's a bitch move to call the police. Well, I can't do anything else, so I'm going to have to call the police. If assuming that took place. Because that, man, mace burns, man. If somebody sprayed you in the fucking eyes with mace, you know that fucking much that burns, man? You're going to be fucking mad, So when she said, I'm going to spray you in the face, I said, okay, well, it's not going to end well for you. Not going to end well. What are you going to do, hit me? I said, no, I'm not going to hit you. I'm just going to slam you to the ground in a self-defense procedure, and I will call the police because I can't do anything else. Zargon said if she means to spray them creepy R-word types, I agree, random men. But saying anyone call the police, you tell them I said fuck them. I didn't mean call the police on her literally. I just mean if she walked up to me and sprayed me in the face with mace, then I would have to defend myself, obviously. If that was assuming the case. I was responding sarcastically to her response to me, I guess. That makes sense. No, I'm not even trying to fight her. I ain't trying to fight nobody. I'm just enjoying life. She took it personal, man. Yeah, she did, Rick. She got butt hurt over the fact I told her to keep her fucking legs closed. That's why she got offended. Because I said keep your legs closed and you don't have to worry about getting pregnant. Oh, so you're telling me I can't hook up with random men? I'm like, well, if you want to decrease getting pregnant in the future, sure. Yeah. Why not? That's what I would do. You know, I mean, it's common sense, right? I honestly think people shouldn't just rant. Honestly, man, I don't. I mean, I get it. If you're attracted to somebody, you're gonna hook up with them. I get that. I honestly feel like you should. I honestly feel like you shouldn't just hook up with random people. I feel like I just feel like it's. I could get it if you knew the person for a while. I don't think. I don't think you should see the person in 5 minutes and then sleep with the person. I think it's kind of weird in a sense. If you never met this person and you just connected and shit happens. I mean, I get it, things happen, but I don't know, man. It's just you don't know who that person slept with. You don't know what they have. I just feel like you're taking a risk. You're sort of playing with Pandora's. You're opening up a can of worms. Like I said, I don't want to get no disease from some random bitch I hooked up with. I'd rather known her for a while and got kind of an idea of who she's been with, hopefully, and then maybe use protection or something. You know, I can't just slide up in her without a condom on. I'm sorry, y'all motherfuckers be just raw with that shit. Rick said 70% of 70% of people don't use protection. Yeah, and that's where a lot of those unwanted pregnancies come from. Duh. That's exactly where it comes from because a lot of the motherfuckers ain't using protection. That shit's crazy. You don't know what the fuck's out there. You're really risking catching something for real. Nah, no thanks. Rick said, "What future content?" I don't know, Zargon. We need to do a video one day and collab. Like I've known you for a long time, and we've never actually ever done a collab. And I thought about that the other day. I said, you know what? Me and Zargon, I think would be a good team. Like if me and you teamed up and did I see Money in the Bank? Will no, but I heard Austin Fury won the men's briefcase. Who won the women's? He never had a one night stand and never planned to. Yeah, we got to Zargon. I think with both of our brains, we could put them together. You know, make a video. Well, yeah, I'm gonna respond to her shit tomorrow. Alley Cat's a troll. Yeah, she is. She trolled me before she made videos about me. She used to try to come in my live streams and porno bomb it, and admitted it on her TikTok. Yeah, I did. I tried to take your channel down. I was like, I know. And that's just she's like, I'm gonna add you on Facebook. Let's have a talk. I said okay, and I added her, and then we were yelling at each other, and then that she was more yelling at me, and then after that we just stopped talking. Didn't go well. What's up, Dominic? Yeah, I heard about that. KD's interested in going back, but he's not going to resign with Golden State. He's going to go to Miami first. I think he's going to take one more field trip somewhere else, then he'll go back to Golden State. Liv Morgan. You know what? You know what I'm waiting on, Will? I want to see the new Resident Evil. It's supposed to come out on Netflix. Did y'all hear about that? Resident Evil is coming out. Oh my God, my girlfriend's here. Christina, just happy 4th. That's my girlfriend right there, everybody. She's back. Yeah, like I said, I'm here in Dallas for July 4th. Look. The Art of Seduction. Don't I look sexy? Rachel said you look damn good tonight. I try. Wait, hold on. Let me see what's my good side. Hey, what if I did this? How many numbers you think I can get doing that in the club if I went like this? I probably wouldn't get none. I probably wouldn't get jack and shit, Rick says. Rick says you get your ass thrown out of the club. If I went like this? Nah, you know what? Today set a record for me. You guys are going to laugh at me. I got hit on not once, not twice, but 3 times by gay dudes today. 3 gay men. And again, I don't have nothing wrong with like someone's sexuality or anything. Whatever is your choice is your choice. Don't think I'm hating or anything like that. Don't get that impression. There are some cool people who are straight. some cool people who are gay. They're cool, whatever. I don't beef with nobody. But it's again, for some odd reason, I got like gay written all over my forehead or something. I don't know what the fuck it is, dude. Because I only attract two types of people. Number one, are pick me chicks that cuss me out, or number two, gay men. That's the only ones I get. I don't know why. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I never can get like a regular chick. Like the chicks I get are the ones that are like, the one that message I had, the ugly message I received the other day. Should I answer your fucking phone? No. Like those ones. Those are the ones that I get by accident too, not purposely. They seem normal at first, and then when they start cursing you out, she's like, "Where are you at? Answer your fucking phone now." That was on my voicemail. I was like, "What the fuck?" So I deleted it, and then I'm like, "I'm not calling that person back. Bye, bye." You know. And then today I was in Dallas, and fucking three gay men hit on me today. Well, not all at once, but separate times. Once at the gas station here, I was getting a soda. He was trying to hit on me, and I was like, not gay. I walked away. And then I had another gay dude hit on me at, where was I getting food at? I forgot where it was. We stopped to get some food somewhere. And he was trying to ask for my number. I was like, no. I walked away. And then the other one was when I first got into Dallas. And when I first got there, I'd stopped and filled up at the Ennis. At the Ennis before, no, Ennis is a small town before Dallas. You got Ennis, you got Wilmer, or no, you got another town that's after that, then Wilmer, and then Dallas. And I was in Ennis, and I filled up on gas, and another one was trying to hit on me. I'm like, oh God, why do I always get the gay dudes hitting on me? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. I must have gay written on my forehead, just like that or something. I don't know. I don't fucking get it. People who hit on me are the ones I don't fucking want. Every now and then a guy will try to hit on me. Man, yeah, I get that shit, bro. I get that shit all the time. Sometimes I wish I was ugly. I got a beautiful face, don't get me wrong. But you know, for some reason this face attracts a lot of gay men. I don't understand it. I don't attract chicks with this face. But gay men, I don't get it. This face always attracts them. I don't fucking understand it. I don't want to get it. It's just the worst of my fucking luck. Who do you think's more thirstier, gay men or straight men? I don't know. That's a tough one because there are some thirsty fucking guys that fucking chase after these bitches, and I only know that because like my aunt, when she before she met the dude she was with now, uh, cool guy and all, kind of boring and nerdy, but whatever. But you know, before she met him, she showed me her DMs one time, and yeah, when you read some of the messages on there, you're like, wow, okay, some of these dudes are thirsty as fuck, And then some gay men can be very persistent too. Like some of them don't take no for an answer. You know what I mean? So it really goes both ways. I think they both can be equally just as thirsty. It just depends. Straight dudes not, and it's not even close. Yeah, I mean, I think straight dudes can because honestly, I think gay people actually can still, they can still, okay, th- gay people can still get other gays even if they're thirsty. But like straight dudes, if they a straight dude and not getting any females, and they fucking thirsty, they're at the fucking bottom of the totem pole. You know. So I agree with that. Straight dudes are more thirstier. Yeah, that may be. Rachel said she thinks it's gay men that are more thirstier. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I think they're both equally. Yeah, they're both equally can. I like how you stood up for that woman the other day. The one in that video got that attractive guy. Well, I mean, I think it was wrong for the guys to go in her DMs and curse her out and call her, a fat whore, and she doesn't deserve to be happy. I think that's wrong. I was reading the comments. I was like, okay, don't be a hater, dude. Like I can understand like where again, like, you know, like the jealousy that men get from the attention that women receive online. Like I totally understand it. Like they're saying that I'm more attractive than she is. There's no way she should be getting more options than me. And it's pissing a lot of guys off. And again, I'm just like, but again, like the thing is you have to understand something about that is that men naturally go up to women. So that's why they're getting those offers. So like, you're not like, you're not looking at it like, you're not looking at it like the bigger picture. You're just being naive and stupid and saying, well, how's this bitch that's built like a one is getting more fucking offers than I am, and I'm a five. But you got to remember, some girls don't go up to guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Usually guys are the ones that go up to women. You know what I'm saying? So of course she's gonna have options. I'm not saying if I agree with her, and I'm just saying it is what that's the way it is. I mean, stop crying. I mean, you don't have to like. I understand your frustration, but like to go to her DMs and start cursing her out for what? Like what did she do to deserve that? She didn't do anything for that. For you to come at her like that. Is she cocky as fuck? Is she arrogant? Yes, absolutely. I said that the other day. I said, yeah, that bitch is arrogant as fuck. But that's because she got a bunch of fucking DMs of nothing but good looking guys that are hitting on her. I mean, kudos to her, I guess. But it ain't nothing to curse her out and belittle her over. Just, whatever. You know. I could see Steven getting girls in this outfit. This right here? Nah. 3 fucking guys, that's it. My fucking luck, man. Steve should get back on the dating websites, Rachel says. Uh, I don't know about that. I mean, it's been a while. I haven't had a dating app in a long time. It's been a minute. Probably on damn near about 2.5 years. I don't know. I don't even know if it would make any sense for me to do it. You know? Rachel said those dudes are just nothing but a bunch of fucking haters. Yeah. They're just jealous. I mean, I get it. I agree. Like, has my ego ever told me that sometimes? Like, yeah, some of these women are getting more dudes than I am, and I'm better looking than them. Absolutely. Like, that's just natural human instinct to feel that way. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and like go to her DMs and belittle her over it like some of these dudes are. That's fucking crazy. That's insane. Childish to do something stupid like that. You're going to go and sit there and tell her that she's just some fat whore who doesn't deserve to be happy. Like what? Like why? Like why would you even say that? That's stupid. She's happy. She found somebody, and yeah, he's a good-looking guy, and blah blah blah. And I'm sure he sees something in her. And I said this in the last video. I wish them the best of luck. I think the guys who went in her DMs were childish, and I mean, there's a lot of them, a lot of those guys in there that were telling her that. But again, it stems from jealousy that guys have when it comes to like female and the validation they receive online from many guys. But let's just be honest, if you really broke down like most of those DMs, and I think the women know this, but they're kind of like in denial themselves. Um, Most of those DMs that you're getting are from probably guys you probably wouldn't even give the time of day to anyway. So it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Like all that attention that you're receiving online is unwanted attention. So like 90% of your DMs are 95. Hell, I'll even say 98, 99% of those DMs are probably from guys that are either creepy, weird, or whatever category that, or whatever like that would turn them off. That would turn you off from seeing them. So it really doesn't even matter at the end of the day anyway. So why even get mad? Like I look at it like that. Like, okay, she's got 100 DMs and 99 of them she probably not even going to respond to anyway. So why does it even matter? You know. Now, does she? Now, realistically, does she probably have a little bit more options than, let's say, guys? Absolutely. There's no I'm not in complete denial of what the frustration is about. I just don't get the outrage. I would never cuss nobody out over none of that shit. Now, I've had some women tell me, like, for example, a couple of them from here or there will say something like, oh, well, I got all these DMs and stuff like that, and I can have whoever I want. I'm like, no. Because if that was the case, you would be getting DMs from you would either be getting DM'd by celebrity guys who are either trying to marry you, or you would be getting DM from guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, most of your DMs are from probably guys that you're not personally attracted to. You know what I'm saying? So you got a few percentage of them maybe that fit in your criteria, a small percentage, but you're taking the big number and you're trying to make it sound like that all these dudes are worthy candidates. They're not. Only a small percentage of them are. And I think that's the part that what women try to do is they try to mold it all together. It would be no different than, let's say, if you got a couple of guys that are like, yeah, man, I bang 40 women in 1 week, but those 40 women that you're banging are probably not even marriage material, maybe probably hoes, most likely that you probably put on a pedestal anyway, and they're probably just nothing but a bunch of ain't shit bitches. So it's really no different than that. No different. Let's see what Christina, my girlfriend, has to say. I see a very nice looking woman with average men all the time, so I really don't understand the argument. Yeah, it is true. Well, Rick made a good point. Rick said that the difference is average men have to put in more work. Being an average woman means nothing now. You can easily just get DM'd for nothing. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. That is true. I think average men have to put in more work. Yeah, now that would be a comparison to put it in to be nice, not be going to her DMs cursing her out, but to be like, hey, look, you don't nearly have to put in as much work as I have to get noticed. I think that's a reasonable assumption to make. Sure. Yeah. That's a reasonable assumption to make, Rick. True. I do think men generally have to put in more work than the girls, but I only think that's because the girls are the ones that are getting hit on. You know what I'm saying? Unless you were a guy that had options. Now, if you're a guy that has options, like if you're, let's say, a guy that's getting hit on a lot, then you can do that too. The problem is for every one guy that's probably getting attention, there's 10 girls getting attention. So that's where the differential in the comparison comes from. Yeah. But if you're a guy that has options, then you could play the game too. So that's how it works. If you're an average guy, you have to put in a lot more work. That's Rachel said, I do agree with that. Yeah, that is true. Because every girl I ever pulled, I had to put in a shitload of work. And there were girls I knew that didn't even have to lift a finger, and dudes were already taking her out and stuff. But again, I think women and men have two different experiences. So I mean, it ain't nothing to get mad over. It is what it is. Well, I get mad over it. What do you want the girls to do? Come and holler at you? I don't know what to say. I just don't think you should curse somebody out and belittle them. I never believed in that. Who takes rejection better, men or women? Oh God. Let's see. That's a trick question. That's a good one, Rachel. I like that question. That was a very good one. Now you do have some men out there that can't handle rejection. Obviously, they'll curse a female out or something, or yell at her or whatever. Some guys don't take no for an answer. You got some guys that are overly persistent. Um, uh, okay, I'm gonna try to put this in a better way. I think I know my answer, but I'm trying to phrase it in a way that's understandable. Okay, men are built to take L's more than women are. What that means is that because men are the ones that naturally go up to women, right, to hit on them, right, as you would say, Rachel, um, that also means men are most likely to what get rejected more. So as a man, I mean, men do get frustrated, stuff like that. That happens, but men are built to be told no. You understand? Because there's no way you can go up to 100 girls and say I'm gonna get 100 numbers from all 100 girls. No, you already know there's gonna be a whole bunch of no's in there, a whole bunch of them. You know, so I think men are prepared for the word no. You know, um, I think women have a better way of handling rejection to a degree, a little bit better than the guys. But I do think when it's a guy that the woman wants and gets rejected, I think she goes ape shit. So if that makes sense, because like, okay, for example, like I had a homegirl one time. She said, you know, I was talking to this one guy, and like I literally rejected all these guys so I could talk to him, and then he ended up, I guess he wasn't either committed or didn't offer me a relationship. And I was like, okay, that's okay. So obviously he didn't want a relationship or whatever the case was. Um, I said, did you ever stop to think that it's kind of fair game? And she said, what do you mean? And I said, well, considering the fact that let's say you had, for example, 15 guys try to talk to you, right? And they were like interested in you or whatever case is, right? And out of those 15 guys, you picked one, right? She said, yeah. So what's your point? I said, okay, so you had to reject 14 of those guys, right? Well, yeah. I said, okay, so then isn't it fair to say that you rejected 14 and then you got rejected? So that's fair game. Like that's equality. It's equality because you can't sit here and say on one hand, oh well, I rejected all of these guys for you. Yeah, that's true. But if the guy turned down the relationship, it's fair game because you had to turn down what 14 to narrow it down to him, and then for whatever reason he gave, whether he gave you a reason or not, whether it was relevant or not, it's the point. The point is he rejected it, and then now you're mad about it, but you didn't stop to think that these other 14 guys had to take that L, right? So they had to take that loss, right? It's still an unfair game. So like I try to like I was telling the homegirl, I'm like, you gotta understand, like, it's part of the game. Like if you want to reject and stuff, understand that when it happens to you, you gotta be prepared. Like you have to take that L. Cause like we men are born to take L's when approaching women. Like we're born to take L's. It's part of the selection, you know. And women are like, well, I deleted or I stopped talking to all these guys for this one. I'm like, I understand that, but like I said, like it's fair game. At the end of the day, the pendulum swings both ways. So I just look at it like it's fair. It's a fair deal. Like, like at the end of the day, like if a man has options, he's gonna go through them, and if a woman has options, she's gonna go through hers. It's fair game. It's like that's just the way it is. Oh, by the way, have you guys ever had this? It's called Aquaphor. I'm gonna open it up and show you. It's cream, okay, and you get a little bit of cream on your fingers, and you rub it on your arms, um, and like on your hands or in between your legs, and it stops your legs from chafing, and it doesn't give you any rashes or anything. You can walk all day with your legs rubbing and no rash. It's called Aquaphor, and you can get them at Walmart for like $6. So I brought this with the trip with me, so that way when I will walk in, I can have this. Rachel said, like the way you break things down, you make it fair for both sexes. Yeah, I think it's a fair way. Mhm. It's a lot better than what I used to be. Rick said, where's your girlfriend, Christina? She's in the chat room. You don't see her? Look, I'll show you the cat. For all we know, that is Christina's picture. She's the cat in the picture, the little kitty. She's the kitten in the picture. That's her. So everybody wants to know what Christina looks like. That's Christina, the kitty. She revealed herself to the world with that cat. I know, man. You know what's the sad thing about having animals? Is like when you can't take any more in because they don't have a home. When you drive around in your street, driving around your area, you see a dead dog or a dead cat or malnourished animal, you're like, oh my God, it just breaks your heart so much. My heart always gets broken when I see a dead dog or dead cat. It just pains me, man. But we already have like 7 cats and like 6 dogs. I'm gonna be the cat man and the dog man when I get older. Oh, I'm gonna be a Karen, all right. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be a Karen. When I get older, I'm gonna be one. I can already see it coming because I'm already kind of getting grouchy and stuff. Even though I'm still kind of like a young guy, but I'm still kind of getting like grouchy and stuck in my ways. I'm already starting getting stubborn and cocky and arrogant and egocentric. So I can already see that I'm gonna be that way when I get older. I'm gonna be the guy with the flashlight showing up at your house, asking why your music's loud, threatening to call the police. You know that I'm gonna be that guy. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna pass. Oh yeah, no partying unless I'm invited. Unless I'm invited to the party. No party is to take place unless Steve Rose is invited to the party. That's right. No party. No party for anybody unless I'm invited to the party. Oh, look at my comfy bed. This is my comfy bed. I got a couch over there. I got refrigerator, coffee grinder, and I got Netflix and I got YouTube on my TV. So, yep, I'm gonna be here for 3 days in Dallas. I'm so happy, 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 happy. Rick said you need to take your girlfriend Christina out. I know, Christina. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like Star Trek, and I'm gonna get Christina, beam me up, Scotty, and then I'm gonna that bed seems nice and firm. Yeah, Christina, and it's big enough for both of us. That's right. And yeah, it's a comfy bed. And like I said, I'll show you guys the rest of the room. Here, let me turn this. Hold on. See, that's a little couch. And that's the TV right there in the room. And that's my Coke laying there. Sorry about that. A second. And then over here, let me turn it over here. A second. There's the bathroom, and there's my refrigerator and a coffee grinder on the top and a microwave right there. And that's all my stuff. Oh yeah, the bed's real comfy, Christina. And it's big enough for both of us. Both of us. See, that's my bed. Look, watch. Ugh. See, right here, just like this. Oh man, I'm stretching. Oh, oh, I'm so comfy. Oh. I feel like I could lay like this all day. Wait, and see, I can lay like this. Oh, see, just like this. Oh, yeah. Just like that, and lay just like that. Come on. Oh, let me sit back down. Ugh. And the seat bends back too. So nice room. Christina, the only thing that's missing is you. Have you ever seen the new Elvis movie? No, I have not seen it, but I want to go see the new Elvis movie. So sexy, Steven. I know. I can be sexy when I want to. I just sometimes I just have my days, you know. But today I was feeling sexy today. Like I feel really good right now. Like you know. Haha, Rachel's got a sense of humor. She said Steven's missing his wig, his lipstick, makeup, and his dressing heels. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I'm missing that. I'll just borrow yours, Rach. I'll just bring in that what do they call that not GoFundMe. What's that stupid ass website? OnlyFans. There you go. OnlyFans rack up the millions. Get me rich. Oh, I could be sexy. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just have my days. Why don't you dress up like It the Clown, you loser? That's what Rick says. Oh, ha, ha. Fuck you. If I dress up like It, I'll probably get some money. Maybe people catch you outside kind of money, Steven. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up, Awesomeness Sports? hmm So, Rachel wants to know what kind of women I'm into. Okay, I never really made a video on like my type. You know, the crazy thing is like, when you grow up or when you get, okay, when you're young, you go, young, but when you're little, or when you're young, you're always sort of, people are groomed by looks, all right? Because that's sort of like what right, we're established as looks, right? Because looks is all that matters, right? So I think we're all guilty of I think we're all guilty of being a little bit like um, superficial. I think it's in all of us. I think we all, to a degree, um, are superficial. I think we grow out of it when we get older. I think everybody's had a certain look or a certain type. I think as you get older, it fades. I think the more you mature, the more the look fades. I used to be blonde haired, blue eyed. Then I switched to brunette, dark eyed. That none of that matters to me anymore. Like I used to pinpoint color and looks and physique and try to narrow it down. And then as I got older, I realized it was all bullshit, you know. And I think as we get older as people, I think we become less superficial. I really do believe that. I think that the pickier you are, that's fine if you have a standard. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. If you have a look and that's what you want, and if you think you can get it, go get it. Understand you narrow your field down to a very small percentage of people. Plus, you also don't take into account personality, the way they make you feel, and stuff like that. And I think if you don't like add all those factors in, you're going to be doomed for what's not what's on the outside, but what's on the inside that counts. And I think that's what people are missing from the TikToker, that woman that was a busted up one or two. I'm not gonna lie, she's not really the most attractive female. Probably wouldn't be my first pick of the litter. However, there were other things about her that he saw attractive, and but instead of coming at him, they're coming at her because they're saying she didn't deserve it. And there are some girls, of course, they're saying that, but it's mostly a bunch of jealous guys. They're pissed off because they're like a 4 or 3 in looks and they're not getting any DMs. And that's what's pissing them off. I get it. I totally understand it. But again, the thing is, it's like this. If I'm a guy that's like a 2 out of 10, and Zargon's a 2, Zargon's a married guy, right? He has a wife, if I agree. I'm not going to sit there and say, well, Zargon, let's say I'm a 5 and Zargon's a 2, but I know Zargon's a good looking guy. But let's just say I give you a 2. Let's say hypothetically, or let's say he's a 4. I'm not going to sit there and tell Zargon, well, you don't deserve to be married because you're a 4 and I'm a 5. Like, nah. Like, I'm going to tell him, hey, man, you found your diamond in the rough. Hey, man, wish the best of luck. Seem like a nice couple. I wish you the best and hope things work out for you. I'm not going to be there and say, well, I'm better looking than you. Therefore, I deserve. I'm like, I get it, man. I get why a lot of these dudes get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get why they're pissed off. Like, trust me, a girl that's a 1 can get the same DMs a guy that's a 10 is. I totally get your anger. It's just like, you can't really blame these women for like exercising their options. It's like for if I had 100 females in my DMs, you don't think I ain't gonna be picky? Fuck yeah, I might end up being picky, even though I probably don't want to. But I might be a little more selective. Okay, cool. I ain't got 100 girls in my DMs, by the way. If anything, I'm gonna have 100 guys in my fucking DMs before anything. I've had a lot of jealous people like that. I've witnessed it. Yeah. See, a lot of people misconstrued me as some like jealous incel. Like, no, 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 no. I actually like am happy for people that they found someone or cool people or whatever, regardless of how you look. But I do think people are superficial at first, and I do think we eventually fade as we get older. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I think it's just we're young, dumb, and stupid, and then you just grow out of it. Some people grow out of it sooner than others. Some people never grow out of it. It just depends on who you are. You know, there's been girls that I've been attracted to that I wasn't attracted to at first. Absolutely. And there's a bunch of girls I knew that weren't attracted to some of the guys they were, and they ended up they ended up becoming attracted to those guys later. So it really all depends. It all depends. Rachel. Oh, so you're asking what type I'm in? Okay. So okay. Um, I do believe you should have something in common. Even if it's like a couple of things, there should be like something that links you together, like common interest. I do believe in that. I don't really believe in the opposites attract. I do believe that you have to have things in common with that person. I do believe that. Um, let's say. Okay. So are you talking about what I look for in qualities and looks, or are you talking about what I look for in a person, like their qualities, right? Um, I don't know if there's really a look. I do feel like I should have to be attracted to you, if that makes sense. I don't think there's a particular look that I'm going for. No. Um, I would say that I do think that um, I go more for quality. I used to watch, just kidding, used to watch all your Texans videos before they sucked ass. Oh, man, appreciate that, man. Maj, I don't know who Maj is, but hello to you too. I appreciate you for watching my content or used to watch my content. So what about guys in the chat room? What do y'all look for in the girls y'all like? Um, I look for qualities. Well, first of all, she has to have some. Okay. I'll tell you one thing I don't like. I don't like loudmouth, ghetto, ratchet chicks. Can't stand it. I cannot watch. I cannot stand a loudmouth, rude, ghetto ass chick. Can't stand it. Them ghetto ass hood rat chicks. I can't stand it. And it's not a race because I've seen it in all different types of women. But I can't stand the loud, ratchet ghetto-ness shit. I can't stand it, man. They talking like ghetto, and I can't stand it, man. I'm sorry. You can say whatever you want about it. I don't care. I don't like it. Can't stand it. Don't want it. I don't like that shit. Um, let's see. That's number one, first and foremostly. Um, let's see. Um, let's see. What? Okay, so what are some qualities I like? Okay, well, obviously she got to be nice. I think that's obvious. Um, okay, she may not have to like everything I like, but at least be open to try some stuff. Like, let's say, for example, I like to go hiking. She doesn't really like to hike, but she would be open to going hiking with me because I like hiking now. It's fun. In fact, I'm going to try to go hiking tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow morning, I'm gonna try to find like a little nature preserve place around here, and I can go record my hikes in Dallas. That's obviously an example I'm giving you. Like she may not like sports, but she would be open to going to a game, football, basketball, whatever. You know, spontaneous. Someone who's fun to be around with that can make it fun. You know. Um, let's see. Okay, I'm not going into the sexual shit, Rick. I'm gonna skip that part, bro. That'll. I look. Listen. That'll have to be some in some private shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say it on here, but yeah, I'll, I'll I'm gonna plead the fifth on the sexual stuff. We'll skip that one. Back to qualities. Let's see. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, now in terms of the chase, right? That's what Rachel said. Do you want a woman to chase you, or do you prefer to chase her? Um, I would prefer it to go both ways. Like sometimes I do the chasing, sometimes she does the chasing. It's like a trade off. Because I've used to chase females and it didn't end up well. So I think it should be a mutual thing. Yeah. Rachel says I think men are more simple when it comes to things they expect from women versus women they expect from men. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. Men are very simple. You ask men what they're looking for in a woman, they'll probably just say, "I want a woman who's nice," and that's like the first thing that's gonna come. Like if you throw looks out the table, like big boobs, big ass, round curves, no, 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 no. That's already expected. But if you ask him outside of that, like, is she nice? That's like the first thing he's gonna say. Like I haven't met one guy that hadn't put that variable in there. And even for men who are attracted to other men, they're gonna say the same shit. I'm attracted to someone who's nice. I think men are that's just part of our DNA to say, I'm looking for someone who's nice. I think that's just very simple. Someone who's not gonna who's gonna um, let's see. You definitely want someone who's not gonna be a pain in the ass or you know um, hmm. I feel like you're asking me some tough questions here. Loud bitches are loud bitches. Mega annoying. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put a vote to it. Which one looks more sexier than I did? Oh, oh God. Is it this? Is it this? Oh, come on, baby, right here. Yeah, just like that. Or is it this? Oh, man, I gotta get up. Oh, that's a tough one. Rachel said I like the one laying down on your stomach. Oh, okay, cool. Veronica, what do you think? Veronica said the one where you're laying sideways. Oh, so we have a tie. So that means my girlfriend Christina breaks the tiebreaker. Christina, which one was sexier? What Christina says is the tiebreaker, ladies. The sideways look or the one on the stomach? She breaks the tiebreaker if she's still here. Loud bitches are loud bitches, mega annoying, always want to be heard and seen. Yeah, especially man. One time, this is a true story, Argon. Me and my brother were in Austin, right? And we came across these two Hispanic chicks, right? And he's like, man, she fine as hell, and the other one was fine too, right? And this was probably like back in like probably about maybe about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, right? So we are coming from Austin, right? We stopped at this Champ Sports. So he went to go talk to one of them, and I was sitting right by him, right? And and as soon as like he was like, "Hey, what's up, baby?" She turned around and was like, she said, "That nigga said he was supposed to take me to the movies and never did. And he ain't never took me to no motherfucking movie or nothing like that, lame ass nigga." And the other girl's like, "Man, I don't even know how you put all that trifling ass motherfucker." And they were talking ghetto as fuck. These two Mexican chicks. And like I looked at him and he looked at me and we're like, we're gonna go. So we turn around and walk the fuck out that motherfucker. Like I cannot stand a loud, ratchet, ghetto ass bitch. And here's the sad thing about the whole thing is dudes will actually be attracted to trash like that. I don't fucking get it. I know dudes are desperate for pussy. I get that, Rick, but I don't get how you could be attracted to loudmouth, ghetto, ratchet chicks. Like, ugh, it makes me cringe just to even discuss it. I'm serious. And there's chicks on all colors that are like that too. Maj, who's Maj? I never seen you before. He said, I used to watch all your Texans video. Hmm. That's what's up, bro. I'm glad you enjoy my channel. Rachel says Steven single ladies. Yeah. All the single ladies. I am. Steven is best when he's sarcastic and what? Sarcastic and arrogant. Confidence is a key, and I like it. Well, that's good to know, Rachel. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Whatever happened to Jennifer Hawkins? I don't know. She still got her channel up. I DM'd her and asked her how she was. She was okay, but I don't know. I don't know how she did. What will your best advice be to how to handle rejection? Marvin, um, for men, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. It is what it is. Tons of fish in the sea, bro. Don't let one chick sweat you. Just keep it moving. You know that's basically the best way. That's like the best way to put up with it. Back then I used to cry and be upset and she'll whine and cry about it. But the only thing that does is just suck energy out of you, man. That's not a good way to live, man. Now it's like, you know, she's like, "Hey, I'm not interested in you," and then I'm like, "All right, it's cool," like no harm, no foul. Um, and then but I'll tell you this though, I ain't calling her back. Like the minute she says that, I ain't calling back. And I ain't gonna tell her. I just ain't gonna call back. You know what the fuck I look like calling you back for? You know what I'm saying? I'm moving the fuck on. And if she's like calls me back and like, well, what happened to you? I'm like, well, let me see. You said you weren't interested, and I disappeared. I made like the wind and blew away. The fuck I look like? You know, that's how you handle it, man. Just don't take it personal, man. It just sucks too much of your energy out. It is what it is. I mean, how else am I supposed to respond? Cry about it, whine about it. Okay, so what? That bitch didn't want to talk to me no more. Okay, fine, cool, like whatever. I keep moving. I'll find me another one. I'm good. Don't worry, I'll make it. I'll be all right. What's one thing you are afraid of? Well, I haven't mastered my fear of heights yet. I still have a fear of heights. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna ever master it. Maybe I need to jump off an airplane or something. Like they do skydiving. I think I need to like overcome my fear of heights. That's what one thing I would love to do before I die is to overcome my fear of heights. Because heights is definitely something like, especially if I'm like even 10 feet off the ground, it looks like real dizzy. So like I would like to overcome my fear of heights. I don't know how though I do that, but I want to overcome it. Hey, James, Corey, James, the mastermind. You want to go skydiving? Hey, Kim, what's going on? Oh, you love roller coasters? I rode the Ferris wheel. What's y'all's guys' favorite ride? Um, I'll go first. I like. You mean like Astroworld or just any ride? Like I can name any ride I want. I'd have to say the Ferris wheel. I like the Ferris wheel. I know it's just a very slow ride to get on, and it goes like in a big circle, and it's like a two-seater, and they got some that are like designed as four-seaters. When I was in California, and I rode like the ones that were attached to those cable things. Now they were real high off the ground, but man, they was fun riding on those. One of those or a Ferris wheel. Um, name one. Name one ride that scared you. Marvin says. Okay. Do y'all remember? Well, okay. I don't know if y'all ever been to Six Flags, but if you have, they got this one ride. It's called it's ow, it's called Grease Lightning. And so you start off like you're attached inside the seat, and you're sitting there. It's a two-seater. So you're sitting like this with the guardrail like this, and it clamps down, right? And as soon as the ride starts, you go forward a little bit, and it's about to go fast. So you're like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And then all of a sudden it goes upside down, and it goes real slow. And you're just sitting upside down for at least about 10 minutes, bro. And it's a scary fucking feeling. Grease lightning scared the shit out of me. And then I would have to also say any ride that has a drop, especially when you're going all the way up there and you're like, fuck, dude. And that ride as it goes up and up and up, and that motherfucker about to drop, and you're like, fuck. And then as soon as that roller coaster goes up, it goes boom, just like this. And you're like, you're just holding on for dear life, and you even have it gives you that feeling you're about to fall out of your seat, bro. I don't know how, but it does it to me all the time. But the one ride, there was a ride that I got on. I think it was the Green Lantern did that to me. Batman Escape was okay. You stand up, the little thing goes on top of you with the little handrails, and you hold on to it, and you're in a standing position. That's okay. I didn't have an issue with that. Joker had a ride. I didn't know that. I did not know that. But I get motion sickness real easily. So if I ride too many rides, I'm gonna vomit. So that's why I just only ride so many. Believe it or not, I think I went to Splash Town when I was a kid, but never did Splash Town in a long time. Water's not really my thing. I've never rode on a carnival, ever. Never did a carnival, Rick. I've always wanted to do a carnival cruise. My friend John just went on one in Miami. He went on his anniversary with his wife, and they were on a carnival cruise for a week. I've never got to do a carnival cruise. I've always wanted to see what that was like. Getting on a ship for a whole week and touring like little places down there. That to me, that sounds like fun. Then it drops you off and you get to go shop around a little area. They got like a little shopping area. I've always wanted to do that, bro. get on a Carnival cruise. Rick said, "Where's your girlfriend Christina at?" Unless she went to sleep, she was on here earlier, Rick. I don't know where she's at. Would you date a woman with kids? Depends on how. It depends on how many, and it depends on how many fathers are involved. Maybe like two kids, same father, maybe, but not no like, five kids and three different fathers. Fuck that. I'm getting involved in that shit. So it depends. Yeah, Rachel, I think that I don't think men are. So you're saying who's pickier, men or women? Huh? That's a tough one. Hey, so Zargon, who do you think's pickier, men or women? Huh? This is what Rick says. What Rick asked. Um, hmm. I think men emphasize more on looks, but I think that deep behind closed doors, men will still give you the benefit of the doubt. I think women are more choosier. Women are more choosier, but okay, men are more vocal about what. Okay, men emphasize more on looks. Like if you go to any dude's channel that talks about this kind of shit, they'll talk about what type of look he's going for. Women don't really have those videos where they talk about that, but I do think women are more choosier when it comes selecting their primates. Absolutely. So I think women, in my opinion, have become more pickier than the guys when it comes to actually selection, because the guys emphasize on looks and is like, this is the look, but deep down inside, like dudes could sit here and say, oh, I'll never talk to a fat chick, I'll never talk to this chick, I'll never talk to, but then you come to find out they do that shit behind closed doors. You know what I mean? With girls, I think they're more choosier, so therefore it makes them more pickier. So therefore, I'd say that girls are more pickier. That's just my opinion. Rachel said the girls may be more pickier, but sometimes it's not pickier as to a look. It's all the factors combined. Yeah, yeah. Good point. That's a good point to make, Rachel. Good point. Good point. So maybe you're saying she's not emphasize. Okay, so she doesn't emphasize on the look more than guys do, but when it comes to selection process, she's more choosier about all the qualities in a man. Yeah, absolutely. So not just the look, but everything else that comes with it. Yeah. Women can say all they want that they want a man who's 6 foot tall, rocking abs with a decent body, but damn well she knows most of these girls know they're not getting those kind of guys. And this is a woman telling you that. Yeah, I agree with that, Veronica. I agree. That's the same thing with guys who say they'll never fuck a fat chick, and then you catch them fucking one, and then they're like, "Oh, well, the reason why is because of this." And you're like, "Oh, okay." So you gotta call them out as bullshit. Same thing with like a woman who says, "Well, I want a guy 6 feet tall with rocking abs," but then the guy you see her dating is not that kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. At the end of the day, people say they're picky, and people say like, "This is my look." And then they come to find out they're not even with the person they're with is not even close to what they said they wanted, you know? Most time. Not all the time, but most time. And that's okay. Maybe you sort of humble yourself a little bit. Women always like the opposite of what they say. Yeah, I agree with that, Corey James. I agree with that 100%. I remember one time my mom and dad told me, all you got to do is just be nice, Steve, and just be yourself. And everything will fall into place. I'm like, shit. I'm like, if that's a motherfucking case, then what the fuck? I have all these problems then for, you know? I think it's just as like your parents just want the best for you, so they'll just tell you, "Oh, just be nice, and all be fine. Just be yourself." Oh, yeah. Oh man, I'll tell you what, I can't believe I got saw a good fireworks show today. Oh my god. Rachel's on that stupid ass shit again, talking about she said, I bet you doll you make a pretty girl. Pay me $1,000. We'll find out. Pay me $1,000. I'll do it for the money. At the hustle. Motherfuckers gotta make some bread around here. Man, I'll tell you what, man, everything's gone up so much, man. Gas, food, everything. So goddamn depressing. So I'm just glad I'm on vacation right now for 3 days. I'm just blessed to be out here in Dallas. I saw one fireworks show today. Tomorrow I'm gonna see another one in Fair Park. I would tell anybody who has never been to Dallas that this is definitely a place you want to come visit. There's so much to do here. Why you think I drive 4 hours out here? Then I got to drive 4 hours back on Wednesday, but it's all worth it. And the fireworks show is amazing. Like it's my first time I ever got to see a real fireworks show. It was just so much fun. And I'm going to be posting all my content on YouTube, all of it. I don't have dimples. Where do I see dimples? I don't see dimples on me. Stephen needs braces. Really? You talking about this gap right here? Yeah, I need some braces right there. Plug up the hole. Plug up the small hole right there in between my teeth. I'm too old to get braces now. Aren't you supposed to be like a teenager to get braces? It's like the oldest you could be is like what 18, 19 or some shit. You get braces. That's long. Yeah, sorry. What time you getting up tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe like 7 or 8. 7 or 8 o'clock. And here's my comfy bed again, guys. Look, it's comfy. And the cool thing about this chair is it rocks back, so I'm all comfy sitting here in my chair. Rick said, "Come invite Christina over." Well, Christina is more than welcome. Come over. We got plenty of room. Ain't that right, Christina, baby girl? You know you want it. Look, you know you want this bed. I'm at to fight you over the bed now. You know that, right? Rachel said that glare in your eyes. Uh, what are you gonna eat tomorrow? We got a Mexican restaurant right here. We got a Taco Cabana right over here. So the cool thing about this area I'm in is that there's a bunch of places you can go to. Like I can get out and walk right now, and there's a Taco Cabana, a Mexican restaurant. Over here is a Wendy's, a Whataburger. There's a bunch of there's a Walmart on the other side, all walking distance. I'm talking about a block, not even a block, like a 2 minute walk. And there's a big like strip area full of stores, and there's a boutique store, there's an antique store, there's a GameStop, and there's other stores that are there. They even got an ice cream shop here. So I picked a really good area out for this hotel. But yeah, I love I love you know coming up here. Dallas is a very cool place to come to. So I recommend you guys if you ever go on vacation, come to Dallas. Dallas is a very nice city. Beautiful, tons of things to do here. And like I said, I'm here for the fireworks show. So went to the one in Addison. I'm going to upload that video for you guys. It's a 25-minute video I put together of nothing but fireworks. It's really cool at the Addison Airport. And then tomorrow we're going to Fair Park by SMU with Cotton Bowl, and they're going to have fireworks show out there. So it's really cool for July 4th. Rick said you're going to end up hooking up with your girlfriend, Steven. I mean, with your girlfriend Christina. Yeah, that's my girlfriend. Christina's my girl. It's my girlfriend, man. Y'all lay off, hands off. You understand? Hey, Washburn Billy, what's going on? He said, with what I'm watching. Stephen Rose, what is your thoughts on adult entertainment industry? Should it be banned and shut down? What is your thoughts on black adult entertainment not wearing any condoms? Um, well, like I said, first I talked about like people that do random hookups with people they don't know. I think that it's in 2022 with all the diseases out there and all the, you know, I think, in my personal opinion, I think that you shouldn't just hook up with random people. You don't know what diseases are out there. I told you my buddy died of AIDS. And he was having sex with all these girls. I told him, dude, you should wear a condom, my dude. And he was like, and he told me, man, I like the way it feels, man. Fuck out of here, boy. I said, man, bro, take my advice. You should wear a condom, bro. Nah, man, I like the way it feels, my dude. You need to stop dick policing. I said, all right. You're going to catch something one day. The motherfucker caught AIDS, man. He died. It's unfortunate, man. That's like when they're bitching about Roe v. Wade. I'm like, okay, so they overturned abortion in certain states. I think it's like 13 states have outlawed or still have outlawed abortion. All right. Well, you can go to another state and get it. You can take birth control. I mean, there's other ways you can prevent yourself from getting pregnant. I mean, I don't know why people are getting all mad about it. You're seeing the fireworks show tomorrow, Steve? Yeah, I am. I am. Yeah, you can't be raw dogging every chick you see. Yeah, facts. I absolutely agree with that, Zargon. That was a good way to put it. Veronica said, will you be doing more vlogging videos with Maria? Absolutely. She's my, uh, me and her are like Bonnie and Clyde on the internet. Like, we partner up well together. Maria's a really good person. Me and her do collabs all the time. If you guys haven't seen any of me and Maria's collabs, go check them out. We do really good on the mic. She does good breakdowns. I do good breakdowns. She's from Costa Rica. She found me on here, and she is a sweetheart. You know, she's a sweetheart, and Maria is a good person. I'm not going to say anything bad about her. Um, I think that she's a wonderful person. I mean, what am I going to say? She's a real, like, I talk to her on Instagram all the time, you know, and we'll face chat and stuff, and we'll talk about like I have this idea for this podcast we should do. I have this idea for this, and I'm like, all right, bet we're going to put this shit together. It's like I get my note card and my pen and my pad. I just start writing ideas down for future videos, and that's what I do. That's what I do. I just write down ideas. I just go, okay, this is what I'm gonna do for this video. This is what I'm gonna do. Hey Maria, what do you think? Maria's like, I like this. I like this. This is what I want to do. And we get together and we make it happen. Maria's a sweetheart. She's a one of a kind, man. And like I'm glad to have her as a friend. Real talk. We have a true friendship. My bro-in-law just got an abortion last week, bro. I'm still pissed at her. I would have told her to adopt the baby. Oh, so yeah, you live in New York. That's a they don't do abortion. They do abortions there, right? Damn. You know. How did you and Maria connect? Well, Maria, like I said, she's from Costa Rica. and she found me through Kim123, and I would watch his videos and comment, and she'd comment, and then we just became friends. And she just said, "Hey, I like your content. Like, you want to team up and start collabing?" And I said, "Yeah, absolutely. Let's do this. Let's actually start putting out some content." I don't have a problem with people who have ideas on content. Zargon, I think me and you would do a very good collab. We'd make a good team, man. I'm telling you. I think if we put like me, you, and put like a podcast together of people who want to actually put ideas down, we could talk politics, sports, whatever. Like, it don't matter. Like, we could talk about the whole shebang bang and put it out there. We can do that. And I'm telling you, bro, this is the future of YouTube, is for us to team up together, us YouTubers, team up together and put the content out. That's what I think the future of YouTube is, collabing. All of us YouTubers need to stick together, man. All of us content makers stick together and put good content out, man. That's how we can really start improving our channels and really start putting each other up, lifting each other up. Instead of us YouTubers fighting over bullshit, how about let's call a truce and let's just start collabing together? Let's just stop the bullshit, all this fighting and stuff that we do on the internet. I'm calling for all YouTubers to get along with each other and start putting out content, man. Let's do this. Let's put our minds together, man. Let's see what we can do with it. That's how you get shit done, dude. Why do you think me and Polson do so good together? Why do you think me and Maria do so good together? Why do you think me and Kim123 do so good together? Like, why do you think when we do collabs, it's like really puts good content out, man? Because it's better we work together instead of fighting one another. Y'all YouTubers want to fight each other over some dumb shit, bro. Retarded shit. Let's put all that bullshit to the side, man. Let's work together. Let's put content out there. Let's give our viewers what we want, man. What they want. And that's good content. I think Zargon, me and you would make a great team. I think we'd make a good team. Let me go ahead and read Iggy. Stephen Rose, I think God hates mixed race kids because I think God wants us to date our own black. What? What do you say to somebody who's mixed? I'm half white American, half Hispanic. So how would that work for me? Who would I date? An all Hispanic chick, an all white American chick? What? See, that doesn't make. How would you say to somebody who's mixed biracial? I don't know who you are, Corbin. Veronica said, "I love your content, man. You're one of the very few YouTubers who knows how to do good breakdowns and stuff." Yeah, absolutely, and I appreciate you, Veronica, for being subscribe to me, and I appreciate you for being a friend. If you support BLM, get on one knee. No, I'm sorry, not gonna happen, my guy. This is the part where the trolls come in. I don't support BLM. Only answer I can see. Yeah. You're saying, do I support abortion or not? Veronica says, well, let me be honest with you. I don't support abortion. No, I don't support abortion at all. But again, I don't make the rules on what is and what is not allowed. So I don't agree with abortion, but that ain't gonna stop you from doing it, right? So what does my opinion matter anyway? If you're still gonna get an abortion, you're still gonna get an abortion. Texas doesn't allow abortions. We put a ban on it. So again, it's up to the individual. Like, I have no say so. I don't agree with it. So I can't. I have no say so. I have no dog in that fight. Veronica said, next time you go to Dallas, bring me butthead. All right, Beavis. It's Chicago. I'm not even surprised. Facts. You ever heard that Chicago, there were what? There were 5 people dead and 35 injured. Damn, that sucks. And violence is a thing of our culture. You know, it's unfortunate, but people don't value lives anyway. I know I would never kill nobody. It's just not in me. I would never murder anybody. It's not in me. So that's just not something I would do personally. A crime rate in Houston has gone up. Yeah, it has. Crime rate everywhere has gone up, but Houston's gone up bad. So is Dallas. Dallas got a high crime rate too now. Are you a manager at Walmart now? No, I'm an assistant manager. So that answers your question, Rick. Rick said, out of all my employees, you're my favorite one. We worked at Chili's together. We're a badass team. We made a good team. That's my hat. Houston. Rick said, remember the time when I pulled my back when I was racing that punk kid down the block at Chili's? Yeah, I remember that shit. I told you not to race him either. You wanted to be a fucking badass to do it, and you ended up pulling your hamstring. And then you injured your back when you fell. I'll never forget that day. I said, man, don't race that fucking kid. You know? He said, man, I'm going to beat that motherfucker. I was like, you do that. You do that. And then Rick sits there right before the finish line. He's pulled his fucking hamstring, fell on the ground. I was like, well, I could have told you that was going to happen. So how do you like working at Walmart, Steve? I like it. I don't have a problem with it. I've been there over 2 years now. I've gotten 3 raises, got promoted, and got another raise. So I'm good. So I like my job. It gives me the pleasure of being able to have vacation, like I am now, like the vacation I am on now. I can put in for my own days off. I run my own department, so I don't. I'm good. What do you want me to say? Yep, I agree, Rachel. Like I said, I like my job. People who complain about where they work or whatever, like, you can do that, but a lot of the times people bring their egos to work. Like me, I have a good relationship with all my managers, all of them. And I don't even kiss none of their asses, so don't sit there and say that shit. Bullshit. I don't kiss no ass. But I'm cool with my managers. All the like my employees, I'm cool with. I'm like, I don't got no beef with nobody. So like literally work goes by fast for me. I don't have to worry about it. So so I'm just happy with my job, you know what I'm saying? This is the best time to be working during the pandemic because there's so many jobs hiring. It's easier to get promoted too. You need a Spurs hat, Zargon? All right. Yeah, Zargon, you need to get a Spurs hat, bro. I've been to San Antonio. I have, and I've been to a Spurs game when they played the Rockets. Yeah. Rachel said you have pretty eyes. I thank you for that. Thank you. My eyes are just dark brown. There's nothing fancy about them, little girl. I do the same too with my job. Yeah, see, I'm cool with everybody at my job. I got no beef with nobody. So I get along with everybody at my job. Everybody. And that's what makes work go by easier. You know, you got some guys up there that don't want to work at all. They're fine with working 10 hours a week, 15. I'm like, dude, you're not gonna make anything. Like you're not gonna make shit. Your checks are gonna be garbage. I work nothing under 38, 39 hours a week. Nothing. Like I said, I like my job at Walmart. I got my own days. I can pick my own days off, request my own time off for work. I manage 6 people in my department. I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. I had 3 raises since I've been there. And I've only been there for 2 years. I've already gotten 3 raises and 1 promotion. Trust me, I'm good. I like my job. Yeah, we're also opening up a Charlie's Philly cheesesteak restaurant in my Walmart location. So we're gonna have Philly cheesesteak, Charlie's Philly cheesesteak here. I'm like, bro, I can't fucking wait. Mm. Rachel said Philly cheesesteak restaurant's really good. Yes, it is. They're Philly cheesesteaks. They're mozzarella cheese sticks. Their wings. All of it's good. Good shit. French fries good too. And I can't believe it's almost 3 a.m. I've been up this late. Oh wait, hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me put my foot up because do you still got back injury? Yeah, but I get it treated now. I had to take 3 days off of work. I was in an emergency room April 25th to 28th, and I had lower acute back pain from caused from heavy lifting, not using your knees, not wearing a back brace, which I was guilty of that. And I've been doing rehab ever since. I've been doing yoga. I've been doing back treatments, stretching. I've been taking muscle relaxers. I've been doing all of it, and I've been treating my back. Thus, the reason why I'm able to move around. Honestly, Rick, I wouldn't mind moving to Dallas. I honestly think that if given the opportunity, like for example, like if I can land like a management job, I become a department manager at Walmart, maybe in a year or two or something. I could see myself transitioning to move into Dallas completely. Um, I may bring my sister Abigail with me, and we'll move up here. And maybe by then she'll be graduated from high school, and from that at that point, what I'm saying, I get her a little job at Walmart, whatever, something like that, and then we move up there and make things happen, bro. You know what I'm saying, here in Dallas. And you know I love Houston, don't get me wrong. I know some decent people from there. I'm not saying that there's not any cool people from there, but again, I just for some reason when I come to Dallas, I just feel happy. You know what I'm saying? And I think eventually I want to make this transition to where I fully move to Dallas. I've already been coming here like once a month, every fucking month. And then I took 4 months off, and then I came here back here, and it's just like this is like my new home. It's like I love being here. It's like now I want to actually transition from Houston to Dallas. Eventually, I think within the next maybe a year to 2 to 3, I want to actually move here and call this place home. You know, and because I thought about it, where I would be in 20 years, 10 years, whatever, and I said, you know what, um, I would love to move to Dallas, San Antonio, or back where I'm from, Phoenix, Arizona, and I miss Arizona. I really miss living there. I really um, miss my home state, miss my home city. Um, haven't been there since I was 6. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I went to visit it in 2016, but I haven't, been living there since I was 6 years old, and it's like I miss my home state. Texas is not my home state. You know, but there's parts of Texas I like. Like for example, Dallas, San Antonio is a wonderful city. Uh, John Elvis is going to live there, but yeah, like Dallas is just to me, it's home. Like it closely resembles the Arizona life. I don't know. Can't explain it, but I just feel good living here. Like I love visiting this city. I love doing the things I love doing here, and it's just I want to be a part of it eventually. And like, let's say I become a department manager at Walmart, I could see myself transferring up here and really making some things happen and getting a little spot and bringing my little sister up here, and then maybe what I'm saying, like starting something new, starting off fresh, and you know go from there. Um, that's the plan. Of course, not always things happen the way you want it to, but um, I would love to. Um, I would love to make that transition. One day. I think within the next year to 3, I think that could be a possibility. Hopefully, but Houston to me, I have a lot of love for it. Lived there most of my life, but again, it's just not. I don't know. I just want something new, just a change of scenery, something new. What part of Dallas would you like to live in? Um, I would say if I had to pick what part of Dallas, I would have to say maybe somewhere. Never really thought about it, but I wouldn't mind living somewhere in like Mesquite, or maybe possibility of like by Grapevine Mills area. Somewhere in that area. You can go to Holland Park. That's where Jerry Jones lives. Nah, Jerry Jones and Mark Cuban got a house out there. Those are some expensive ass homes. Holland Park. That's an expensive area, bro. You gotta have some bread to live out there. Yep. What makes you like it, Rose? What stands out as well? There's tons of lakes to visit out here. Um, you got Reunion Tower. You have again. You got Addison. You got Arlington, where Jerry's World is at. You got the SMU area where they have the Cotton Bowl. Um, that's where Texas Oklahoma plays every year. Um, they got some really good places to eat down here. It's just something new. I don't know. I can't really explain it, but I really enjoy coming up to the city. Like every time I come to visit, I love coming up here. And it's like I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm always going to be a Texans fan at heart. I'm never going to root for the Cowboys. I'm never going to root for the Mavericks or anything like that. But I could see myself possibly living here. That's definitely what I want to do. I just love the city, man. It's just it just grew onto me. It's hard to explain. What would you like better, Dallas or San Antonio? Well, I've been in San Antonio in a while, but San Antonio's got a lot of stuff to do too. I love Houston. I always have love for it, but I'm just getting older, and it's just I don't have new interests. You know, that's how I look at it. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. Hey, we got that. We got the Rangers stars. Oh yeah, the Rangers and the Stars. Yeah, Dallas Stars. They got White Rock Lake. Beautiful lake, by the way. We're gonna go drone flying out there tomorrow. Fly the drone around. Travis got a drone. I can't believe it's almost 3 a.m. Good for you, Steven. Yeah, but like I said, I'm still looking at a year to maybe three. I got to wait for my little sister to graduate high school. I told Abigail, you got to graduate high school first. She barely gonna be a junior. She got 2 years left, that motherfucker. So after that, 2024, she's out. And that's it. And then she'll be graduated. She gonna go to college? Rick said, I don't know. I haven't even really talked to her about it. She still got that. Is she still got that fucking cat, Jasmine? Yeah, Jasmine, that little bitch. Yeah, Jasmine thinks she's a shit. She's not shit no more. She's not nice like she used to be. That little cat that used to jump on my shoulder and stuff like a ferret. No, she's not a sweetie anymore. She used to be nice, and she's not nice anymore. I don't like college; it's a waste of time. As someone who used to go to college, I could tell you, yeah, it is a waste of time. It is. So, but like I said, I want to transition on going to Dallas. Like I said, it's between 1 and 3 years. I've already talked to my peoples about it. I already talked to my brothers about it, sister about it, everything. So everything's like, on this understanding. Like I told them, this is what I want to do eventually. Move up here. If it's a new start, a new transition for me. Oh, Veronica, you're from Boston? I didn't know that. I never been to Boston, so I can't answer that. So, I don't know what to tell you. People be spending 10 years in college for a liberal arts degree. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of your college degrees, and this is just my opinion, 95% of college degrees are pointless. They're like a waste of money. Um, the only college degrees that matter if you're gonna be a pilot, a doctor, or in like the medical field, or like an engineer. Like you have to be in like one of those kind of jobs. But like other than that, like 95% of college degrees are fucking worthless. They don't mean nothing, you know? You get some bullshit fucking job that doesn't really pay that much as you thought you were going to make, and it's just bullshit. You're just paying a large loan back for nothing. Like I knew a homegirl of mine who got a certificate for like nursing aid, right? You know how much they paid her with that certificate? $12 an hour. Guess how much the loan was worth? $30,000. She had to pay back payments to 30 grand for a $12 an hour job that required a degree. I said, man, that's bullshit. So why the fuck would they require you to get a certificate for a bullshit ass $12 an hour job? And the hilarious thing about it is they say, oh, well, you shouldn't look at it. You shouldn't look at the money. You shouldn't look at it for the money. And I'm like, What? Like, what the fuck is even the point of going to college if you're not going to make more money? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, the whole purpose to go to college is to make more money. Like, because a lot of these jobs say, "Oh, we require you have a degree, we require you have this, we require you have this," and it's like, okay, so then what's the point of getting a degree if you're not even compensated for it? That doesn't even make any sense. So that means the degree is worthless. You shouldn't look at it like that way. Well, then what the fuck? I mean, dude, you're not going to college for nothing. You're going to increase your money. That's it. Facts. I hate how these employers like try to make you feel guilty about it. It's like, no, dude, we're all work. Dude, look, we're all working to make more money. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It is what it is. No, not every degree is a scam. No, no, no. A pilot, a doctor, stuff like that. Like those degrees, you need a degree to warrant that, and they're okay pay, you know, but most of your degrees are fucking worthless, and that's facts, facts. Rick's Marvin says I agree, Steve. I was in the military when I got out. I ended up getting some worthless fucking degree in business as a business major, and it landed me nowhere. Damn, I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm sorry to hear about that. Now, most jobs, Donovan, are worthless. Most of those degrees are worthless. Like, there's some people that make way more money than they have a college degree, and you got people with a college degree that don't make shit. So, Donovan, you're right. You're right. You're right on the horn when you said they're all scammers. You're right. And that's facts. I know a certificate's not a degree, but most degrees are worthless. They just don't tell you that, bro. Listen, I knew managers at Walmart that had masters and doctorate degrees and did not get any job with that degree. I'm telling you this from personal experience. This happens a lot. You'll be surprised. When the sat when okay, when the field is saturated with nothing but college degrees, it actually devalues the actual college degree. You know, and then what most companies do now, they'll just undermine you by just hiring some like 19-year-old kid, and they'll train him and give him, the training for that job, and just pay him $6 an hour. It just is what it is. That's what companies do. They end up that's how they maneuver it. It is what it is. It's the truth. 99% of your degrees are worthless now. They don't mean anything. But you can get rich going online easily, doing something going viral before you do anything with that degree. You're a pilot. If you're a nurse or a doctor, like an engineer, stuff like that, those degrees do somewhat matter, somewhat. But most of your degrees do not matter. Like public relations, shit like that. Like, none of those degrees matter. You're not going to find any job with that kind of shit. And hell, even doctors and nurses are complaining about their pay, and they're complaining about taking out a large loan and had to pay it back, and that the doctors and nurses aren't even making any much. They can't even subsidize having to pay any of that money back. You're hearing about this a lot. It's true. Had the burp. Rick said, "You better not. Are you starting to worry about your sister dating Pookies and Ray Ray's? Hell nah. We, Rick, you got a daughter that's 14. She right up that same alley, bruh. You better start getting your shotgun prepared. I know I'm going to get mine." Fuck no. Veronica put laughing emo, emoji. Marvin said, when you get your reparations, Steve. I don't know when you getting yours. Fuck. I don't need no government handout, bro. Anytime you ask the government for a handout, you're paying that shit back with interest. Remember that. And then when the government was paying people to sit at the house, you think they weren't going to get their money back? Fuck no. They were going to get their money back. So all you enjoy that $3,000 a month, man, that inflation is covering that, man. I'm telling you, bro. That's why I'm glad I never took the money. But then again, I'm still paying for it anyway with inflation. The government's printing up way too much money. Yeah, Donovan, I agree. Most degrees are worthless. Most college degrees are worthless. Facts. Go ask most college students when they get their degrees, what do they do with it? Most of them can't find work because the whole field is saturated with nothing but college degrees. So they'll just hire somebody for $6 an hour. I'm just saying. That's what they're doing. Partially why gas done went up like drug money. Facts. That's why I'm not all for government handouts. I believe if you start giving people free handouts, they're not going to want to work. How do I know? Because that happens. If the government gives free money out to people, they're not going to want to work. Because humans are going to take the easy road out in life. And it is what it is. That's just the way it is. So by what you're doing is when you're giving people free handouts, they're not going to want to work. Well, I think my brother didn't want to work for a long time because my old man was just giving him money. And I told my old man, you shouldn't be just giving him money like that because he ain't going to want to work. And he never wanted to work. Why? Because my old man was always giving him money. So he never wanted to work. You know, now he's realizing at 40 he's got to work. Like, my dude, you should have been worried about that shit, bro. You know, it's just that's why I'm not all for government handouts. I'm totally against it. When they're paying those people all that money to sit at home, you think they're going to want to go back to work when the government was paying them $3,000 a month to sit at home? Fuck no, they ain't going to want to go back to work. When the government was paying them a shitload of money. Come on, man. It's the truth. Why go back to work when you're getting paid $3,500 a month by the government not to do nothing but sit at the house? You think you don't want to go back to work? You ain't gonna want to go back to work. That's why I said the government should have never shut down. They should never did the shutdown in the first place, and should never paid. They should have never even had to shut the country down in the first place. It's the truth. When people look at me like I'm weird, it's the truth. One time they said that, I was being heartless when I said that the government shouldn't be giving free handouts out. People were like, you're heartless for that. I'm like, no. What I said was the truth. They should have never fucking gave free money out these motherfuckers because they're not going to want to work. It is what it is. That's always the way government handouts has always been. Whether it's the welfare system, whether it's whatever. When you start paying people money, they ain't gonna want to work. You know? No, I ain't gonna lie. If you gave me $5,000 a month, I probably ain't gonna want to work. Because I'm just like, well, fuck it. You give me $5,000 a month. Why am I gonna want to work for it? You know what I mean? So that's why I said the government handouts never works out. Never. I'm all against government handouts. The same thing for abortion. Let's go back to abortion. Some of these women getting 6, 7 abortions. 6, 7 abortions. And they're being subsidized by taxpayer dollars. They said, but they talking about my body, my choice. And you know what I say? It wasn't my body, my choice when I had to pay into it. I never agreed to paying into that shit. I never agreed to putting my money into that shit. It wasn't my body, my choice to take the vaccine. To get my shot. It wasn't my body, my choice. So why is it pick and choosing for body and choice? Oh, it's my body, my choice, but it wasn't my body, my choice to take my vaccine. My job was threatening me multiple times on multiple occasions. I'm going to fire you if you don't take it. You see what I'm saying? Just saying. Yeah, Donovan, I agree. I agree 100%, bro. You guys were all on the same page on this. The government house do nothing. So it is what it is. Can't believe it's already damn 3:08 in the morning. And I think Christina went to bed. Yes, she did. Otherwise, she would have been commenting. She goes to bed. She goes to bed. Well, Don Huffines wanted to eliminate the property tax, but unfortunately, we didn't. Unfortunately, you know. So when you think you're moving up to Dallas, like I said, it's not going to be anytime soon. I'm thinking between 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. First, Abigail's got to graduate. That's 2024. And then maybe about a year after that. So like 2025. That's in my timeline. Do you want to eventually retire back in Arizona? You mean when I retire? Now you're talking about fast forwarding that clock now, Rick. Um, I would like to. You mean in retirement age when I turn 66? When I get 6 years old or 68, whatever the retirement age is, I would absolutely love to go back to Phoenix. Yeah, I think Phoenix is destined in my destiny, but I think it's for retirement. When I go to retire, ain't nobody motherfucking bothering me. I'm going back to the desert. That's eventually where I shit salute. But unfortunately, the way this economy's going, I doubt any of us are going to retire anytime soon. We'll probably work. Dude, we got a guy at Walmart that's 92 years old. I swear to God. His name is John. Black guy. He's from San Fran. And he works and everything, man. He still works to this day. 92. We got some other guys that are in their 70s. 178. His name is Lyle. He's a door greeter. We got Sellers Caesar. He's like 55 or 56. Dude, there's some people up there that are like up there in age. I'm talking about post-retirement age. And they working still. And I commend them. I commend them to this day. They working. They're not giving up. They're not making no excuses. It is what it is. Like they still trying. They're still trying to make something of themselves. A 92-year-old man to this day is still working, bro. That's pretty good, damn impressive. Regardless if you want to say, oh, he's working for Massa and bullshit, all that bullshit. Nah, man, my dude, he's working. 92 years old and still working. That means something. Like, in my opinion, that means something. That shows good work ethics. They're not letting their age hold them back. Well, shit. All right. Well, let's get in 312, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and head to sleep. Are you guys going to be up tomorrow or what? You guys going to join me on my live stream? Well, we'll have a good live stream going. I'm going to get Maria. I'm going to drag Maria's ass in here. We're gonna get something popping. Me and Maria, you listening, baby girl? You know how we get our streams going. We fun to make this happen, bro. We're fun to actually have a good fucking stream tomorrow. Me and Maria, like we were talking earlier, collabing, and me and her, we got some really good juicy topics coming. We're going to get the people in this chat room, everybody engaged. You know how we do. Rachel said, if you move, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you too, Rachel. Like I said, it's not over. I'm just in another city. You can always come visit me. I'll come visit you. That's just the way it is. But Dallas is waiting for me, and I think honestly that's what I need to do. All right, guys, I'm going to bed, man. God bless y'all, man. Good night and sweet dreams. Bye.